exhausted. We are on our way to Maui. This is all of our, actually I'm with my mom, by the way. If you haven't met her, this is Mama Laura. Then I have my godmother, Miss Harriet. And this is in my hand. And we're going to Maui today. So, and it's just a day trip. We're at the airport pretty early. It's 5:22 in the morning. Our flight doesn't take off to 6:43. And it's only gonna be like a 30-40 minute flight, honestly. So while we're there, we're just gonna sightsee. We have a breakfast spot to go to and then have dinner before we leave, or lunch rather, because we have to catch a flight back home around 5 o'clock. So we'll see when we get over there.
Mahalo.
It's mahalo, Mom.
Mahalo.
Mom is here. We're gonna miss the flight. They started boarding already. She's on the Tell them what Ricky movie did today. What did you do going through the security gate? What'd you do?
What, a dance?
You brought a whole bottle of lotion like you've never flown before.
Yeah, I accidentally brought it, even though I know
Better.
better.
She brought a whole bottle
I
of
only
lotion.
paid $3 for it.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Aloha kako. Here at Hawaiian Airlines, your safety is our #1 priority. So please give us a few minutes of your attention as we share the important safety features of this aircraft.
Okay, well that took no time at all. That was like the shortest flight ever. So, oh my God, the music is so loud. It was about a 20-minute flight. We're here on Maui, of course, and I'm getting ready to go pick up my rental car for breakfast. We're gonna go to Slappy Cakes. It's about a 45-minute drive from where we are right now. And I don't think I'm gonna do the road to Hana. I would love to, however, it is a very long drive, and because we're only here for a short period of time, I don't think we have a lot of time to do that. So there are a couple places I want to stop and go to. It all depends on how things work out today, because some of the places are going to be further away from where we are right now. So I got to plan to make sure we are not going around in the big circle, and you get the point. So let me find out where my rental car is and we'll be on the way. Alright guys, change of plans. We are not going to breakfast this morning. We were told to go ahead and start our adventures early, so we are going to the East Maui volcano. I cannot pronounce the name, but I will put the name right here so you all know exactly what I'm talking about. It is a GPS says it is a 44-minute drive from the airport. So one of the guest representatives told us to go ahead and start this adventure first, because it's going to take about an hour or so, you know, to get there, look, see, and then come back, and then we can do something else around the area before it gets too late. So just enjoy the drive up. 16 hours later and we're finally at the summit. No, I'm just joking, but it did take about an hour and a half for us to get up here. I know I said 45 minutes, but that was an exaggeration. So we are like 9,700 feet high, and we're right next to the observatory here on Maui as well, and I love astronomy. I wish I can just go inside and take a look inside the telescope, but it is so beautiful up here, and I'm out of breath because of the elevation, but it's really cold, but it feels really good. It's better than just being on the below zero surface, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna take a walk up here because we'll get a better view of the summit and everything down below. And my mom already got a head start. All right, I stand corrected. We are 10,023 feet above ground. And look at this view, guys. I'm so out of breath. Whew. But that's the observatory. That's the telescope right there. And it's so beautiful. It really is. I'm gonna walk down this path right here so I can get the other side. So the only person that was smart today was Harry.
Y'all talked about me.
She brought a jacket.
Talked about me. Now I can talk about you guys.
I don't know why we didn't think about that. No, but it is cold.
It's freaking cold.
But I'm gonna hate that drive back down because I think I have a headache at this point. All the windy roads coming up here. Yeah, at least I can say I did it, that's for sure.
Exactly.
But there you go, altitude sickness. So we're headed back down now. I am dreading this drive. I don't know where we're going to next. I think by now we worked up an appetite, so we're gonna find a place to eat. And I want to check out this distillery. It's a vodka tour that you can go on, and I think it'd be pretty neat. But I have to call to see if they have any more availability for today. So hopefully they do. If not, you know, I can always come back and do it at another time. At this point, I just want to do some things that I probably won't do again, or maybe I will, but it will be another time. So we'll see. All right, back down we go.
You, but we were to interrupt your live broadcast.
Okay. That's all right. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Well, is this your first time here?
Yes, it is.
So we have a guided sampling tour leaving in about 7 minutes if you're interested. It's about a 35-minute tour. Okay. At the end, you get to sample our vodka and those 3 rums. It's $15 a person.
Oh, okay. And if not, then it's free for the tour, or how much is the tour?
If you don't want to sample, the tour is free.
Okay.
But the only way to sample is to do the tour.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
We're not drinkers. Okay. Yeah.
So, all right.
Do you want to hop on the tour?
Yeah.
Anyway?
Warehouse, we have a presser, essentially a machine that has 2 giant metal wheels or gears that just simply grind together. So we feed those stalks in just like you would a wood to a wood chipper, and that's what allows us to squeeze out that juice, separating it from the initial husk itself. Now once we have that juice, it's collected and placed into our holding tanks. We have 3 of them sticking out behind the warehouse. You can see one sticking out right there. However, once we've collected enough juice, we place it into the tank, and then we'll introduce a distiller's yeast. So this is where we begin the fermentation process. The yeast is what feeds off the sugar and naturally converts it into an alcoholic substance. Now I will say we are giving our yeast quite literally exactly what it wants to eat, just raw sugarcane juice. So our fermentation process, it only takes around 3 to 5 days to complete. And what we're left with after, we like to call our beer. It's just very sweet, and now there's about a 10% alcohol content to it. This beer. Now, our first product that we released was our ocean vodka, made from organic sugarcane juice, fermented, distilled, and blended back down with the deep ocean mineral water only ingredients. Now, using those exact same ingredients and just that slight change in distillation, that's when we released our clear organic rum. So again, these 2 are made from the same exact ingredients, just that change in distillation. Now, using the clear organic rum as the base, just during the blending process in our 1,500 gallon blending tank, that's when we add in other ingredients to bring out the unique flavors in the dark and the toasted coconut. So these 2 just blends up the clear organic. So we are going to start off with the toasted coconut. For that natural flavor, we've added in toasted coconut flavoring, which is caramelized coconut sugars. And for that nice light brown color, that is a natural caramel coloring, which is burnt sugar cane syrup. As well, you know, I am a salesman. I need to know my product, so I've experimented thoroughly with this off the clock. I have tried this in smoothies, milkshakes, over ice cream. It's great, but my favorite way to consume it outside drinking it is you take a cup, add maple syrup and the toasted coconut in there and blend it together, and then you top off your pancakes. What? Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a really good way to start the day.
Inside of Mama's Fish House. Someone recommended this restaurant to me, and to be honest with you, it has the perfect setting. It's right in front of the beautiful ocean, all of the palm trees, the weather is just perfect, and you know, it's just a very inviting space. I don't know much about the restaurant. I do know that it is a 4.7-star restaurant, so that means it's very popular here on this island of Maui. The only thing that I would suggest is that you go ahead and make reservations prior to, because it is very popular there, and it is crowded, by the way. So just go ahead and do that beforehand, and if not, they can still accommodate you. So right now we're just going to continue to watch the waves hit the shoreline, and we're going to wait for them to call our name so we can go ahead and eat. Oysters, an appetizer. I think I'm gonna go with the macadamia nut crab cakes, and they have soups and salads, and I guess this is the menu of the day because today is the 21st of July. And yeah, that's really the menu options. They do have a drink menu as well, so if you're interested, here are some of the choices that are here.
Getting tangled up here, I'm making these crab cakes first. Drop the towel, that's okay. It's a good sacrifice for your food. Enjoy.
Well, we're back at the airport, so unfortunately this is the end of our trip. I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, guys, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I hope I see you next week. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do. Until then, bye.
Mahalo.
Mahalo, Mom.
Mahalo.